Hello and welcome back to No Man's Sky. I hope you're all doing well. I'm about to die. Welcome to Expedition 19. This is all about the new Voyagers update to No Man's Sky, and they've added Corvettes. These are highly customizable ships that you can walk around in, live in, and you can even share with your friends. And I am excited to get into this. Now, of course, when you start any expedition here in No Man's Sky, you start out on an abandoned planet or a pretty harsh planet. In this case, I am in a frozen world by the looks of it, based on the fact that my life support is depleting very, very rapidly. There we go. And in case we have to just play out the game as if we were starting out from scratch, basically, but then we have a set of missions that will take us to getting a Corvette, one of these new Corvettes things. So this looks like it's going to be my ship today. This looks like a shuttle class. It's pretty big. The SF5 something or others. This is not my ship. Okay, this is definitely not my ship. This is a different ship. This is actually a regular old crashed ship that I've just sort of stumbled upon. That's interesting though, because it could mean that I can claim it, add it to my collection, and I could salvage it later for a lot of money. Yeah, I can recently installed tech, poorly installed tech caused the crash, scan blueprint. I can now construct it myself. Lovely. There we go. I got a teleport receiver. Lovely. Okay. Now what we can do, let's just grab this. Come on, let me in. And then I'm going to compare. I cannot purchase. All right, I cannot claim even. I wonder if it's because I don't even have my ship yet. It's probably why I need to get off the planet before I can claim it, which is a shame, because that is the big old goodie bag right there. We're going to need this hydrogen for Starship fuel, so we may as well pick that up. We're going to need ferrite dust. So anything that's sort of ferrite, rocks and stuff like that. We're going to need to pick that up. Carbon is always useful. Oh, there's my starship. I found it. Ooh. Dangerous plant. Get it. The great thing about dangerous plants is they give you oxygen, which you also need, you know, to stay alive. There's lots of stuff around here. There we go. Yeah, the standard starter vessel. I've had this one about every single expedition I've started, I think. Here we go. The Atlas thing. Vessel 16 emptied, cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Broadcast. Is it talking about me? Oh, lovely. Right. Let's get a few bits and bobs here. We got the damaged machinery. We're going to take this stuff because we can obviously refine it into nanites, and nanites are absolute king in this game now. Let's have a little look-see in our starship. What absolute state is it in? Critically damaged. Critically damaged. Critically damaged. Okay. Iteration. Apparently that's like my player number. I don't believe it. Not recognized. Atlas connection. Not found. Log recovery. Error. Launch systems. Unrecoverable. Isn't Atlas just basically evil? An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smolder under my fingers, melted by the heat of the fire, yet despite the extensive damage, somehow the communicator is still online. How convenient! Receiving coming cool. Forgotten me! Forgotten! Ass! To station cause! Imprint! Restore! Okay. Signal is so compromised that the message is almost indecipherable, yet this voice, like this ship, feels impossibly, intimately familiar. The line goes quiet. Of the voice, only static remains. A packet of data is attached to the transmission. Retrieve it. Drink. New product to learn. Orbital uplink. Alright, sweet. Chromatic metal, which means we need to find copper. We look for copper deposit. There, over there, like copper deposit. 447. Is there one closer? 452. Okay, that is the closest copper deposit. Let's go. There we go. Terrain manipulator. We can use R and T to increase or decrease the the size of the hole that we make with the terrain manipulator. Now, when it comes to mining, I believe the smaller yields more copper. It takes longer, obviously, but you get more copper out of a deposit than if you just went bam with one huge stroke. Which kind of makes sense. Careful mining yields more, right? Oh, they found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! The first things first, we hit Z and we can build ourselves a portable refiner. There we go. And then we need to put in there the copper that we mined. There it is. And some fuel. There we go. And begin. And we get the chromatic metal that we need in order to produce the uplink. I'm a little bit worried about the state of my starship, to be honest. It is fact, I don't remember starships having this many like problems when I first get in them, but there we go. We need pure ferrite, which needs refining as well. Hermetic seal, which we're going to have to go and find somewhere or be able to build. I can't remember if we can build it actually. Hermetic seal is that, oh yeah, condensed carbon, that's just refining carbon, that's easy. And then that will make it operational. Pure ferrite and sodium nitrate in order to repair the weapons system. We have got rockets as well. And then you start looking at all these other bits and bobs. Now, I don't know, this might actually just oh god, what's going on? Oh, I think it's just warning me about the ship is broken. That's fine. Okay, there's some chromatic metal, and we can from that make ourselves the orbital uplink that it keeps complaining about. Activate the orbital uplink. Activate. Whoa! Holy bananas. Okay. Yes, screw my little ship, right? Space station. Okay, link to the stars, collect reward. Corvette basic modules pack. Why is everybody twitching like this? What is going on? So assemble your first Corvette. Interesting. Begin a Corvette creation at a Corvette workstation aboard a space station. Select the Corvette assembly mission for detailed instructions. Okay, I didn't realize we were going to get into it this quickly, but that is phenomenal. Where the hell is the Corvette construction station? Okay, it's all the way over there. I think there's a teleporter to it. We just go over here and we go whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the official sound effect as well. Corvette workstation. Here we go. Okay, create a new Corvette. Oh boy. Warning. No landing gear or anything like that. So it looks like we go Z for, oh my god, look at all the modules available, and this is just like, oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. These are just the ones that I know about. There's going to be thousands of them. Looks like I've got, so only the ones that are actually colored in right now are the ones. So landing gear is where you got to start. Titan sublight thrusters, photon cannons, Medusa class reactor. So that we just get given the various of the basicest of things by the looks of it, right? There's these grayed out ones I think I can use at the moment. So that we got a paneled window, rounded window we can use as well. All right, well let's just get started and see what the building process is actually like. Okay, we got a front landing gear, let's say, and then we'll make it cock and balls like every starship ever. Oh, can I only have 2 landing gears, can I? Oh, apparently so. So how do I remove a piece now that I've realized that I can't? Like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Just right click. Absolutely beautiful. Hab. So a hab. Okay, pretty straightforward. Can I have 2 habs? Nope, can only have 1 hab. This is going to be the lamest freaking ship ever, isn't it? We got a sublight thruster. We have 2 of these, can we? How many? Available to build 2. Yeah. Alright, so the snapping is a little weird. It doesn't quite... Like, I can only snap on the left side for some reason. It won't let me snap on... Right, hang on. Let me try rotating it. There we go. Front-loaded thrusters, because why not, right? Alright, what else we got available to build? Oh, the Medusa class reactor. I guess we'll slap that on the back, but it looks kind of funny there, doesn't it? There we go, I guess. And the Titan class landing bay. Sure. With only so few things available, you can't really do much. But the snap points are a little unforgiving, I gotta be honest. I love the free form camera though. The fact that I can just buzz about freely, and it's just happy. It's great. Even the size of this space available to build here, I mean, it's very, very Starfield, isn't it? The whole sort of the size available, right? But I'm guessing you can't go like super big with it. You can't go super big with it, but you know, hopefully big enough. There we go. So we've got colors, material. So it looks like you gotta just tap it and it will paint what your previous selection was. So I've got a nice little red, dark red ship here. Kind of cool. All right, so finalize current design, and there we go. We have a Class C. It's got quite a decent cargo and setup and stuff like that. That's nice. Okay, what can we combine? Not really much, to be honest. The hab, I might move that out of the way so we can put something with the pulse engine, for example. Maybe the launch thrusters would be best over by here, but it doesn't look like I can actually move any of this stuff by the looks of it. Usually you press... Yeah, doesn't look like I can. Alright, so compare. And swap with current ship is our only option, so I'll do that. Thank you very much. Boom. I have a Corvette and some people that stood on my Corvette. Hello, gentlemen. Can I help you? Have a little look-see. This is some sad-looking shit right here, isn't it? This looks terrible. But it's the first one. It's the first one. Right, so furnish the interior of a Corvette with Z. Okay. We shall. Oh, okay, yeah. Mission radar. We can put that there. Ah, refiner unit, crew beds, nutrition units. Oh my gosh, this is cargo racks, living wall. My gosh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ship architecture. Milestone complete. Burning through this expedition like a mad lad. Let's go. Let's collect the reward of that one. What does that get us? A prepackaged scatter blaster unit, shell greaser unit, and blaster upgrade and projectile ammo. So that is all. That is all stuff for the... oh, we don't actually have the blaster, do we? That's it. That's the blaster there. We'll put that in that. And then we move next to it so it gets the bonus. Cool. So what's the next step? The next step is salvaging. Excavate Corvette modules. Excavate advanced Corvette modules from salvaged containers found buried on some worlds. Scan planets with the Starship scanner to detect buried salvageable scrap. Alright. Before we leave the space station, though, what we need to do, and what we should always do on every space station, is head upstairs, head over here, and get ourselves the exosuit upgrade. Ching! We need to find a world with salvageable scrap on it. Here we go! We're in a Corvette! Somebody just built one! How cool is that? Salvageable scrap. I was wondering if that one might be the case. Boom! Off we go! Really doesn't matter where we land, but I'm going to land near these two deposits here. And then I can do a bit of mining while I'm at it. It would appear that I'm already under attack by a land shark. Hang on, let me scan it. Analysis mode. Why do you keep changing, you little bum?
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, God, really? I was under attack first, okay? I didn't even know where the Sentinel drone is. Alright, so... Finalizing. Nearest salvage container is that way. There it is. 800 units! Nah, I'm taking off. Can these Sentinels go away, please? Yeah. Here's our salvage container. Protective casing. Okay. I can't seem to damage it, though. Maybe we can. We just need to be further away. Now what? That'll open the container. Streamlined trim. There we go. 2 of them. I guess that just goes into my... Oh no, it does go right there, look. It's an actual thing that you have to carry. Oh no. Streamlined trim. Alright, sweet. So that is how we get extra modules. I suppose we can just continuously search this thing. And it's another 300 U's away. Off we go. This is going to hurt. Ouch. That's number 3. New treasure recorded. Ambassador class hab. And rock... What? Rock hopper fin module. Rusty connector, which I think is worth 260,000 units. And fuel rods. Exterior attachment. Which is a decorative bit, I should imagine. Okay. We need to move, because otherwise we are just getting eaten alive here. Another one. Let's go. There you go. That's number 3. And that is a rock hopper propeller module. Interesting. Vesper gap. Argonaut hydraulics. What was that? Cowling? Lovely. I love a bit of cowling. And another damaged piston's also worth another 300,000. Sentinel boundary map.
Navigational data received.
Why not? You know? Sentinel nest revealed. Oh, that's 5 modules. I thought I had to dig up 5 things, but actually I only had to retrieve 5 modules, and that's all 5. So there we go. That is our next milestone complete, which is excellent. So we can get the reward for that. Yay, the windows. These items. Woohoo! So engage Corvette autopilot for 30 continuous seconds. Pilot a Corvette class starship and select autopilot destination while piloting a Corvette. Register autopilot requests from the quick menu. X. Okay. We get prepackaged cyclotron ballista unit, the Dyson pump unit, and supreme starship weapon upgrade. I like this. Let's go back to the station then. We can use it to use this opportunity to fit our new stuff. Autopilot management. Autopilot to the Killer 6 platform. Is that the space station? I don't know. There's another player in the way of it, so I can't really tell. But if we do that, and then we can get up. Oh, look at this. We can walk around our ship while the ship's moving. I don't know, 30 seconds is a bit of a tall order though, because it's so fast. So I guess we just have to like point it in a direction and tell it to go. So I guess we just point it in that direction and we go autopilot, maintain current flight path, and we just have a little wander around, I guess. Bingo, there we go. That is that one done. And then we go, we got our cyclotron ballista, the Dyson pump, and supreme starship weapon upgrade. Lovely. And there we go, we got a new cyclotron ballista, and it is holy moly, it is serious. Ship-to-ship weapon, flinging plasmatic balls of ionizing radiation towards the selected target. These projectiles can disable starship engines. Extremely effective against starship shields and considerably weaker against the metal armor of a hull. So we use this to get the shields down, and then we switch to our photon cannon. Pew pew pew, and off it goes. Our next objective is to warp to another system. But before we do that, let's modify our ship a little bit more, shall we? So here we go. We've got the Ambassador class hab now, as well as the other one that we already have. That seems to be it for like the functional parts. Everything else that I've picked up seems to be like cowling and decorations. So we've got like hydraulics here. We've got the Vesper cowling, the rock hopper fin and rock hopper propeller modules. Over here under exterior decorations as well, we've got streamlined trim, and we've got the windows as well, fuel rods. So we haven't got a huge amount to choose from, but let's see what we can do. I'm going to take off everything. I'm just going to... Oh, hang on. No, continue modifying. I'm just going to click and then right click, and it puts it all back in I suppose the bin, I guess. And so the Thunderbird hab is +3, the Ambassador hab is +3. Let's see if we can get both of them. I don't know if there's something that we can have side by side, you know? I'm guessing probably, yeah, but then can you walk through them? You know? I'll put them there, but then I got a bit of an odd ship that way, haven't I? Because I've only got one cockpit. I guess I could have an offset cockpit, couldn't I? Put one there. Let's see if this works. So the Thunderbird cockpit there. Oh, and how about a front-loading bay? Can we do that? What if I... Yes, we can. Give that a front-loading bay. This is a horrible little mutant of a ship. We could put them on the back, maybe? No, can't put them on the back, which is disappointing. They have to go on the sides. That's normal. And then we've got our Medusa class reactor. Can't rotate that either. There's just no rotating that whatsoever. And I don't know if we can have... Yeah, we can only have one of these at a time, right? So I only picked up one. So for every single piece we pick up, we can use it once. Which seems a bit of a shame, I must admit. I was kind of hoping that once you'd sort of unlocked it, that was it, you know? You got that cowling and you can add it as many times as you want. And there we go. We've just created an absolute monster. It's disgusting in every shape and form. It's horrendous. It's absolutely horrendous. But let's have a little look-see. Apply edits. Unable to finalize. No weapon systems. Okay, that's a really good point. It's really good that it tells you about that sort of stuff, huh? Because inevitably I'm going to forget about that silly sausagey stuff. Alright. Now, the only annoying thing with this is I have to run all the way around the other side of the ship to get into it now because I put the entrance on the front like an absolute donkey. Who does that sort of thing? Mission station. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, so we do have... Apparently, if I'm got the mission station selected, it's... Can I... Oh, I don't have the gold. But I had it in there before. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to go out and shoot some asteroids, it would appear. It looks like we can get the living wall and the mission station, the mission thing quite easily by just shooting the wall, the rocks in space, because it's all silver and gold, apart from amino chambers and hermetic seals and stuff. But that will come. This is metal plating and microprocessors, so it's all very easy to get. Oh, this is a creation of a mad person. Or just a person with very limited parts to choose from. That's also the case. Asteroids ahead. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and walk to the next system as per our expedition instructions. Who named this system? It's an owl.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh boy, this is not good. We're being scanned in my brand new freaking thing. We've got the rewards for the yeah, okay, good. Yeah, upgraded exosuit. Great, 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 good. Oh my god, look at all these upgrades. Alright, we're being attacked? Or not? Engage and destroy Sentinel interceptors. This is a problem because they're not attacking me now. I have no bearing on the location. Oh dear, I think I've broken it, guys. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's definitely got some issues. I don't know who this guy is squatting in my ship, but there we go. Anyway, I've just stopped by into the anomaly here to grab some of my equipment from my other save, Atlas Pass. This is a frequency scanner and the advanced mining tool. It's all just exo tool upgrades. This is the advanced mining laser, which is obviously useful. And this scanner module basically allows us to, like, it's like plus 1,000, plus 3,000, plus 6,000% to scanning stuff. So I get loads and loads of credits for this. I mean, you can make a lot of money in an expedition anyway, but that obviously helps. There's my god-awful... Wait, that's not my god-awful boat. That's someone else's god-awful boat. I'm not the only one with a god-awful boat, guys. It's a miracle. Oh, wow. There is a giant cavern between us and our ship, though. There's our god-awful boat. Look at the state of it. It's terrible. Oh my gosh. It's disgusting. It will get better. We just need more modules. Anyway, we need to destroy 3 Sentinels. Interceptors, and one way of doing that is to annoy the Sentinels, basically. And then we take off. Hey, look at that. Look at those credits I'm getting, huh? That's a Sentinel mech right there. I'm just going to poke him with my laser. We need to try and get it up to 2 stars. So otherwise they'll just sort of like kind of fizzle out, you know? So let's shoot this guy and tee him off. We might have to actually destroy him, to be honest. My weapons are garbage. Kablamo! Got him! Right, give me that. Oh, still only 1 stars. I guess we'll have to kill some more of them then. That's 2 stars. Bingo! Let's go! The Sentinels are on their way. Let's get in the ship and take off. And then they send the interceptors. Let's get into space. Here they come. Oh, cheeky little bugger. What the hell happened there? We've only got the cannons at the moment, so I don't know if this is going to work really very well. Wait, hang on. Didn't I get another weapon? Well, there's one. Yeah, the anti-shield cannon. The cyclotron ballista. There we go. That's the papa. This is the jam. It absolutely decimates shields. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my God. What the hell? That was quick. As with most space games, when it comes to space combat, it is essentially who can turn the fastest. There we go. That's number 2. Here they come. Hello. Whoa. What the? Uh-oh. There's 2 of them. There we go. That should be the milestone complete. And there's another one. Yep, there it is. There's the milestone. And that clears the wanted level as well, I think. Yep, it's gone. The other interceptor is bugging out. Something is not happy. It is the shields. There we go. Technology recharged. All right. There we go. Yeah, we're in good shape. Nice. While we're on this way to the space station, let's have a look at our expedition rewards. Here we go. That gets us microprocessors, hermetic seals, hydraulic wiring, amino chambers, all the things that we need for the internals of our starship. Nice. Very nice. When they eventually add capital vessels to this game, which is inevitable because that's the way it's going, they're going to have to really redesign the space station, aren't they? Now we can put things in our hubs. Yay! Like the living wall. Oh, yeah, you can't go through the doors. I don't know what the living wall is supposed to do, or whether it's even the best one. The refiner unit sounds like it could be good, but I need platinum for that. The medipod. Oh, I can get a medipod. Do that. There we go. Brew berth. Silver. Block off one of the doors. We don't need 2 doors, do we? The nutrition unit. Oh my god. Look at this thing. It's starting to look a little like the Millennium Falcon in here. Look, we've got the friggin' chessboard. That's awesome. There's the medipod. Look at that thing. I don't even know how that works, but it looks great. And my bunk. Yeah. Nutrient processor. I mean, having that alone is excellent. Alright, can actually start picking up plants now. Brilliant. Okay, so we just needed platinum for the refiner unit, and we can refine in our ship as well. I'm genuinely the internal stairway. I'm genuinely like maybe we should like see if we can get another hab above and build it that way. One thing I have learned that if you place these units, I don't think you can pick them back up again. And if you move the, I'd have to just move the part, because if you delete them, it seems to delete the resources. That certainly seems to be what happened last time. So you got to be really careful when you edit your ships. If you've got internal components in there, look at this guy up there. Oots, 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 oots. He's just jamming. You got internal components in there, yeah. You got to be real careful. More modifications. And even with the limited parts available, we're already starting to look a little bit like a ship. Oh yeah. Oh, I need more landing gears because that just looks a little silly, doesn't it? There you go. It's so quick and easy to change the look of your ship. It's amazing. Alright, then our next mission and final one for chapter 1 is to actually sign something. We have to put our signature on it. And it looks like a target for us is Ganarish, which is all the way down here, out of jump range. Okay, so we're gonna have to jump a few places first. It's giving us the coordinates. Let's go. You actually need to pick up a bunch of ferrite dust, but I came across one of these, which is where we get loads of eggs. Now, obviously, it spawns these nasties as well, but these are reasonably easy to avoid. You just go around and pick up the larval cores, and of course, jump up on here, and they can't get you. But yeah, you want to get these larval cores really. These are worth a bit, and you can absolutely refine them into nanites, which are worth then arguably even more, because credits are somewhat easy to come by. We discovered something coded. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. Nanites. Look at these crazy little flying balls on this planet. Oh, and flying worms as well. This is a weird place. Ferrite dust. That's what we need. I just milked the ball. I'm not even joking. I just milked the ball. I don't know what. I don't really want to make of that. But I've milked another. This game is absurd. They milked the ball. Anyway, now with the antimatter, the ferrite dust, I can make antimatter housing and antimatter and warp fuel. That's what we need. Apparently I need more chromatic metal though. Damn it! It's really cool on these planets. You've got these little rock nuggets that have got chromatic metal in them. And they're everywhere. I've got my refining unit up running by shooting asteroids in space. And you get the platinum. So we now have a refining unit. And I can use that to process the viscous fluid into living mold and then into nanites. I've already done the larval cores. But anyway, now that we've got the chromatic metal we need, we've actually got some warp fuel here. So we need to warp along to our next sector. That was a good planet though. Very good on resources. Next stop is this one. Let's go. And skip ahead to the final destination here. Skipping the planet before. Let's get straight into the station and complete the first milestone. Ouch. Ouch. What happened there? I am unable to dock to the station. I had to dock on the anomaly just to see if I can get back out there and then dock on the station, because at the moment it's not letting me dock at the station. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. I just left the station and I'm straight into a warp. What? 368 light years traveled. What is going on? I seem to have a person on my ship. Are you gonna let me dock this time? Yay. Well. Oh dear. Bye. He just, I don't know where he came from, but there we go. He just got a ride for free. Anyway, here we go. Suppress anomalies, cleanse anomalies, target anomalies. Oh boy. Imprint signature. Spanj. 100% restored. Yay. Woohoo! And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the final part of Phase 1. So that gets us the Corvette hull module pack, including a load of fairing and cowling and scaffold. That is Phase 1 completed. Let's get us poster, and another poster. Oh, we get some posters. Well, that's underwhelming. Join me next time where we'll dive into part 2. We have to sign another thing. We have to install some modules, harvest some plants, drift among the stars, visit a lush world, do some fishing, and prepare seafood in a nutrition unit. There we go. Should be pretty straightforward Phase 2. Hopefully I'll see you then. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.